Hello everyone, it's Jean. It's nice to be back. I know I've not been around for a very long time. But anyway, I've now finished a project that I started quite a while ago actually. The idea this year is to finish a lot of the, I'm not saying all, but a lot of the projects that I've started and just not completed. And this is one of them. And the reason for this book is because when I started to do little embroideries, which I showed you, it's probably about 3 years ago now, I started doing some little redwork pictures, and I quite enjoyed it. Wasn't awfully thrilled about it, but I don't know, it got me, and I did do quite a few. And the idea was to put them in a book, and I was just going to put the embroideries in, and then I thought, well, that's a little bit boring, so I'll make a bigger book and put some of my favourite things in, some of the things that I've loved working with, and some of the fabrics that I love. So this is the book that turned out. So it's a quilted cover, and I did it in strip quilting, and I've actually bound it all the way around, and you can see all the different fabrics, and I put a little belt round it with a vintage buckle, and I'll just undo it, and I reversed it actually so that you can have it on whichever way you want. If you want to have it that way, you can do. So that's the belt. So because I've been in a quilting frame of mind, I put this little girl on the front with she's quilting, put it on this lovely vintage doily, and put some of this Jean.wragg braid all the way around. On the side, we've got this lovely, down the spine I should say, we've got this lovely lace, maybe if I put it that way. And then on the back, you can see more of the actual strip quilting now, and I put this little quote on the back, and just printed it out on some fabric, and printed this little quote, and it says, memories are the loveliest things, they last from day to day, they can't get lost, they don't wear out, and can't be given away. And I thought that was appropriate because it holds a lot of memories for me in this book, and it's got this lovely Jean.wragg braid all the way around. So it doesn't actually need a belt round it, as you can see. It does sit quite nicely on its own, but so it's either, whichever. Right, so on the cover page I put this little pocket, and make sure that it's in shot. And it's a little, it's a very old doily, a little oval one, and it was quite delicate really, the lace, but it looked nice, and I thought, right, it needed covering on the actual, on one end of it, so I put this lovely snippet piece on the front, and it's just bits of lace, some cheesecloth, bit of that lace there, and I've just built it up with different things, and then put this metal piece with this little resin flower, and it's quite a nice size to just tuck something in. On this side, let's pull it down a little bit. I'm hoping the light's okay. I've switched the lights off because it was, well, I'm saying it's caused a shadow there, but I think it's all right for the book. So anyway, on here, as I say, I've been putting my favourite things in, and I've put my favourite fabrics, some of the ones that I really love and I've not been using. I've just hoarded them, but now's the time to use them. So we've got this gorgeous fabric here, some lace down. It is actually a little tuck spot. This gorgeous lace here. move it down a little bit. Some more lovely fabric here. I've got cigarette silk. I've done some embroidery here. We've got some French knots and just some straight stitch along here. On this little doily we've got a yo-yo and a little glass bead. And this here was actually from one of the tags. I started the Anne Brooke tag challenge, never finished it. I got so far and just got fed up with it, to be honest. But I used that because I think this was the first one and it was all white, so I just put these little red ribbon roses and just lifted it a little bit to match in with the colours. I think I mentioned this lace and then this pretty lace that goes all the way around. On this page here, it's a collage actually of different fabrics, all the ones that I like, and all in the red and cream colours. And here we've got a little embellishment at the top, lace one, some buttons. On here I've just done some straight stitch, but done it in a brickwork design. And we've got a heart snippet piece here. It says Serenity, and I've just built it up with lots of different things. I'll lift it up and then you can see for yourself. I mean, I started this a long time ago, to be honest, and I've forgotten most of how I did it. Another one of my favourite laces, and then this was the one of the Redwork that I did, and I just did a blanket stitch all the way around. Another lovely fabric here, bit of lace, and then these are a couple of rings, one inside the other, that I bound with this lovely thread. This is a little doily with another little doily on top, and then this tiny little yo-yo with some French knots. And we've got some French knots up and down on here. Got this lovely lace at the bottom. And then on this side, bring it down again. I've done a lot of seed stitch on this piece here. Some crosses on this fabric. And another red work, a lady's hat. This was another tag. I don't know which this one was from. Can't remember at all. But I think it was the button tag. And a lovely piece of lace here. I've done some stem stitch along here, and I put this piece of lace, hope you can see it, with this lovely vintage buckle. It's bit Art Deco actually. It's very nice. I love it. And that's the stem stitch all the way down there. So that's those pages. And here we've got, this was a bigger one that I did of this lovely lady. I bound the edges again and put this lace round. We've got some stem stitch. 4 little yo-yos with the ribbon roses, and this lace round here again. On this side, I love this, is it a bit high up? I'll come down a little bit. I love these doilies, and I've got several of them, and I wanted to put it in because the colour of the embroidery matches it, and I just love it, to be honest. And I made a pocket out of it. Just as you go into the pocket, you'll see the little cigarette silk, and I put these little corners and this lovely lace to go all the way around. Got a corner there and one on the bottom, and then this gorgeous lace on the bottom here. As I say, I've picked out my favourite laces, and I thought I'd put those in as well. I made the book up a little bit different to what I normally do. It's worked out quite well, but I think I'm going to stick to the usual way in future. But it's okay. On this page we've got this lovely lady, and I can't take credit for making this one up. It was in a kit that I bought several years ago actually. I never made the kit up. What was in the kit I just, you know, split and put in different things. But the lady I kept, mainly because I never worked with red and it just never went with anything that I was doing. But I loved it and kept it, and I found it the other, well, I'm saying the other day, I found it a week or two ago, and I thought, right, this is just the book that it will go in because of the red. The kit was from Miss Garden Grove, Annie, and I have just altered it a little bit, just to, you know, to how I wanted it. But yeah, it's mainly how she'd done it. And this is a little pocket at the top here to slip something in if you wish, and another little one under the skirt, which would be classed as a secret little pocket. The fabric on here, I don't know if you can see, but it's got a lovely, it's an embroidered fabric, and it's got a gorgeous sparkle to it. Really lovely. So let me just shake her down a bit. There we go. It does actually lay quite nicely in the book. Right, so on this side, I did some strip quilting, but did it going this way. I don't know if you can see it. We've got another snippet, and I think this was a heart as well. I know I'd got lots, in fact I've still got some somewhere, yeah. Lots of these little hearts, and I think I might have used them on that. But just built up again with, I'll just bring it nearer, with different things. The lace on the top here's got this tartan ribbon through it, and a little pocket here from this tiny doily, and just a little button and some cheesecloth. And I'd got this, just this little piece of embroidered lace with the pearls on, and I've always liked this. It's lovely, but that's all I'd got left, so I thought, right, I'll just pop that in the pocket. And that goes in there. This gorgeous lace down here, another lovely fabric, and 3 little yo-yos, and this lovely lace on the bottom, another favourite of mine. Beautiful. And this page here, we've got a pocket. Sorry. We've got another little snippet here, a little fur button, and just some fabrics all built up with different appliques. This is from one of the Moda jelly rolls, I believe. It's a tape measure with Moda on it, so I put that in because it's all Moda fabric, well, mostly Moda fabric that I've used. A lovely little pocket, lots of seed stitching underneath here, and we've got a tape measure button, 3 little yo-yos with some French knots in. Got a little Beaujolais label here, and this is another tag. It had the it's got the thing on this. I left it on. The prompt was circles into hexes. That was it. So I put it on because it's got this little red hexie in the middle of this hexie here, bit of lace, and so that goes nicely in there. Bit of red lace. And then on this side, let's pull it down a little bit, I've got this lady again, and it's bound again, as you can see, with this lovely fabric, and I think I've gone round, outlined it with a running stitch. Some little clusters just in the corners. I've embroidered this around the edge on the bottom here, and it's got some more of that lovely lace on the bottom. The last page is this one, and got this lady again. I bound it again with this fabric because it matched the embroidery on her apron and her hat. I've got some little clusters again in here, a bit of straight stitch, some little squares of different fabrics that I've used throughout the book, and I put them on ribbon, and it's I've backed it with this lovely lace and then put this on top. And on the back page we've got this pocket. Put something in there. It fastens with a magnet, and you can, a bit high up again, you can slip something at the back of it as well. So something in there and something at the back. And I just love that quote, memories, because it's, as I say, it holds quite a few memories in there, so it was just perfect. So that's it, that's the little book that I've done. I'll pop it that way and then you can see it. I'll just measure it for you because it's a little bit bigger than I've normally done. Does it measure? It is 10 inches by 10 by 7, and I would say the spine is about 1 3/4, nearly 2 inches. So it's a little bit bigger than I normally do. So that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.